morning. Come on down. We're going to talk about the lies that have been going on in America since this presidential race and COVID all started. You got to understand that there's a narrative and an agenda that is pushed by these mainstream machines and corporate entities. And it's all to get us to be confused and not know what's really going on, or to put fear, or to push hate, keep everybody distracted from what's, we should really be focused on. But I don't know if you guys watch the news. Not CNN, of course, because, they're not going to tell you nothing. But Facebook has been exposed for censoring things that didn't need to be censored. Come on, Donna. So you got to ask yourself, why would Facebook, right now we're talking about COVID and everything, why would Facebook censor certain things about COVID and vaccines when those things ended up being facts and truth, but they still ended up censoring it and taking it off people's pages or getting people kicked off of Facebook? What do you think the purpose of that is? You got people who do the research and kick out information that is credible, have sources and everything, but Facebook still decided to censor them. Anything that pushed against getting vaccines or whatever, Facebook censored it. And it's not like motherfuckers is just coming up with this shit. It's people who work for Facebook. People who work for Facebook who have gone undercover now and are speaking out because they know what's going on is wrong. You gotta understand, these things happen for a reason. These people don't care. They just want to push what they want to push. And the narrative is, just think about this. I know COVID is such a deadly virus, disease, whatever. COVID's so deadly. Diamond, stop. COVID is so deadly that now we have people giving incentives to go get a damn vaccine. If you get your vaccine, you get a free large fry for a year. You go get a vaccine, you have a chance at winning $1 million. You go get the vaccine, you get this, you get that. Y'all ain't never give this many incentives on the flu shot. And motherfuckers were still getting sick and dying from the flu. That's another thing. So nobody caught the flu in the past year and a half. 2019, we had 30 million cases of the flu. 2020, 1,800. How do you go from 30 million cases of the flu to 1,800 in a matter of a year? So what, did we just find a cure for the flu and just didn't tell nobody? Because I know I never got a flu shot. And I can't remember the last time I had the flu. But Facebook is sick. You got people out here who actually care about people, do their own research, and try to give people information that, you know, that can get them going in the right direction, and then you censor it. So I wonder what else Facebook has been censoring. That's the truth, but they don't want people to see it. You got to think, a lot of this censoring stuff started happening when Donald Trump ran for president again. That's when all this censoring and bullshit started happening. You gotta ask yourself, why do they censor one side and not censor the other side? Come back, come on. Come on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all Republicans or conservative people are correct and smart, and no, it's dumb motherfuckers on that side too. But you can't censor one side and then let the other side put out whatever. Like right now, I can go on Facebook right now and say Donald Trump is a hoe, his wife's a slut, he a bitch. Nothing will happen. No, my fault. Yeah, nothing will happen. But let me get on there and say anything about Joe Biden. Flagged, taken down. It's a whole double standard that nobody wants to talk about right now. Because we're being fed bullshit. We're being fed hate. I hate to say it. Motherfuckers quick to blame everything on the white man, and white man this, white man that. Last time I checked, white men ain't popping at ops. Come on, Diamond. White men ain't jugging and finessing and then making songs about it. White men ain't going block to block shooting up motherfuckers because they got a different flag or a different color on. White men ain't out here getting checks, buying high-end fashion, Gucci, all this kind of bullshit that us black people do. So I don't want to hear that ain't no wealth in the black community. We got plenty of wealth in the black community. We just spend it on dumb shit. I want a Birkin bag. You mean to tell me niggas have $20,000 to $30,000 just to spend on a bag, but then want to bitch about equal opportunity and jobs and all this kind of shit? Come on, man. We're back on the topic at hand. Facebook has been censoring stuff that are truths because they don't want the truth to get out, because they don't want people thinking for themselves. Because when people start thinking for themselves, you can't control them anymore. Diamond, come on. When people not thinking for themselves, you can control them. Let's talk about Chicago for a second and what nobody's really talking about. This is the second weekend in a row that went by that 45 plus people have been shot. 9, 10 dead. And my thing is, why ain't no one talking about it? Nobody is talking about it. Now I'm on live. No one's talking about how people get killed, gunned down every weekend in Chicago. But the moment they see some black on white bullshit, then damn, all hell want to break loose and everybody want to riot and stuff. It's a shame, man. We gotta start thinking for ourselves, man. Should probably need some more dog food. We've been lied to for so long. It's time to take the veil over our eyes, man. And realize these people don't give a fuck about us. These people don't give a fuck about us, man. They just care about their agenda. And I hate to be the dead horse. But DT was trying to expose all this shit that's going on right now. Y'all can hate DT all you want. Y'all can say he was the cause of January 6th, whatever, all you want. At the end of the day, the moment that nigga got in the seat, shit was getting brought to the light. This is crazy. Why when Donald Trump got in the seat, it's when everything started getting exposed and brought to the light. You got to do better, people, man. We just got to do better. That's all I can say.